to the Wise Woman Show. I am your host, Megan Wiseman, or better yet, Wise Woman. Here we empower Christian women entrepreneurs to express their divine wisdom and follow their intuition. This is a space where diverse voices and visions of wise women are showcased to support and celebrate the power of feminine leadership in business. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Wise Woman Show. I am your host, Megan Wiseman, also known as Wise Woman. And today we are going to be speaking directly to the hearts of Christian entrepreneurial women who are longing to embrace their feminine power while navigating this masculine-dominated world of business. So our topic today is going about your father's business for feminine Christian entrepreneurs. So in our society, there's this hustle and this bustle and this grind in the pursuit of success in lots of things, but especially in the business world. So it is easy for women to feel like they need to adopt this more masculine approach to doing business because that's the way it's always been done. But as we know, many more women are entering into this field of entrepreneurship, and we are learning that maybe those kind of things don't always line up with the way that we were designed. So what if I told you there was a divinely designed way for running business, especially for us and as women, and that you can learn to be in your feminine essence and be guided by God to support you in this way of doing and being in business. So let me share some of the things that I've learned about this in my own experience. There was a time where I felt so much pressure to conform to these masculine norms in business, pushing myself to the limit, striving to control the outcome, and doing all those things that very much align with the masculine way of doing business because I was new to this world and I just knew that I needed to go get after it, learn from all the mentors, do all the things, and ultimately discovered that this was just burning me out and disconnecting me from my feminine nature, my true self, and my faith and my trust in God. So when I was stuck in this doing and achieving mentality, I began to learn that it was more important to surrender and give my will, this egocentric, masculinized way, to God, and all those fears and worries and need to control, I allowed him to start taking more of the wheel to guide me. And as I did this, I felt this relief, this burden lifted, and started feeling more transformative trust. And I'm still in this process right now. I mean, it has been a lifetime learning these masculine ways. And so I'm learning to step more into this feminine. And as I'm learning to lean into his guidance, which I've done so much in so many different ways, but in the business sense, it has been so helpful to tap into my feminine power more easily when I'm trusting my masculine source, right? My God, who created me, who has that masculine provision and protection that's able to allow me to be more powerful in my feminine essence. So I know Christ set this example for us. I mean, he came to this earth, he had this great mission, but he still declared that I am about my Father's business. He realized that he was here doing the work of his Father. And that is the same thing for us as Christian women. in this entrepreneurial world, the businesses that we're running, why don't we claim and say that we are doing our Father's business and realize that He is the one that we've got to put our trust in and given us these calls and these missions to do our work more fully. So of aligning our business endeavors with His will not only bring us more faith and trust, but also help us unlock our feminine nature, because we're not trying to be all those masculine things. We're letting God do that and provide those things for us that will support us in our work. So I've mentioned this scripture before, but I love it when it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not to your own understanding, and always acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths for good. It's like my favorite scripture ever. So I just love that, because that trust that you are leaning into God's will, and that when you do these things, you will be led and guided for good. It's just this beautiful reminder of surrendering and seeking God's guidance in our lives and our businesses. So trusting in God's provision doesn't mean you just relinquish control and sit on the sidelines and do nothing, sit back in your feminine flow, but it means recognizing that He is the ultimate source of strength, wisdom, and support. And that as we embrace this feminine essence, we can rest assured that what we are doing and we are working towards, God is supporting us, and He will make up where we lack. He will make up that difference, and He will send the perfect things into our life, the perfect people, mentors, partnerships, opportunities to help us flourish and strengthen and be supported, even when we feel weak in certain areas. So, my dear sisters, I encourage you to invite God into every aspect of your business, to trust in His plan for you, and allow Him to lead you through this path of fulfillment and success. And so as you do this and you are about your Father's business, remember that you are never alone. God is with you every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, and empowering you to fulfill this divine purpose. I love the scripture that talks about, I am on your right hand and on your left, and my angels round about you to bear you up. So many times when I felt alone and didn't feel like I could keep going, I have just had this knowledge that there are so many more people, beings helping me and supporting me than I even am aware of. And that is what we have when we have God on our team. So I know for me, I start each day with prayer and give gratitude for God and all the support He's given me, and then take all the things to Him. And I think that's a good father-daughter relationship, right? When you have a father and you're so excited about something and you want to share that with them and then ask for help. So I just did this recently. I do meditation, and I went into this place where I was literally like at the feet and the throne of God. And I just ran up to Him and I was showing Him all my ideas and my inspiration and all the things that I wanted to create. And it's almost like He was just sitting there in awe and with excitement for me and wanted to help me fulfill these dreams and goals. And so I just encourage you to have these kind of regular business meetings with God to help you continue to get ideas and advice and ask for assistance. And it can be like He's right there with you on your team, giving you guidance, giving you support, giving you love, and helping provide the way for you so that you don't feel like you're providing the way for yourself. Oh, that just sounds so beautiful. And I love the thought and idea, and it just helps you rest in a little more ease, realizing that even though you are wonderful and smart and wise women, that it's okay to trust in something bigger and more powerful than yourself, like an all-knowing God who loves you, who helped you create this plan, who prepared you for it, and is just guiding you through the process and providing the way for you. Ah, isn't that more beautiful, and feels so much better knowing these things. So I know it's true for me. I'm learning and surrendering and trusting more all the time. And as I do, I realize God's path and plan is way better than the one I thought I needed to be taking. So I'm trusting that timing and the guidance that I'm being given. So I hope that's helpful for you as you are building your business, bringing your ideas to this world, that you know that it's actually your Father's business. And if it's your Father's business, take time to be with Father, receive that guidance, and be led and supported along your path. Thank you for joining me for this wonderful episode. Remember to embrace your feminine power and rely on God's guidance so that you can create beyond your wildest dreams. So, all right. And next time, I am going to be doing a meditation that helps us listen to the body and soul of our business. So I hope you can tune in for that if you're wanting to get clearly connected to the business on that deeper level. So I'm excited to share that. Thanks for joining the Wise Woman Show. Remember, divine daughters, keep expressing your faith and femininity as you bring your powerful wisdom to this world. Like, share, comment, or subscribe to the show to stay connected.